Greetings all, Frog here. It's time for the Friday update from the pond for the 20th of October 2017. Hello. Frankie Muth was fantastic. Thank you for asking. And tonight, as you watch this, assuming you watch this on Friday when it goes live, I'm going to see Elton Brown. Very excited about that. Elton Brown, of course, is the celebrity food chef, host of Good Eats, and also Iron Chef America. Chopped? No, Cutthroat Kitchen. He did Cutthroat Kitchen. And it's going to be a great time. It's a tour called Eat Your Science, and he sings, and he does food stuff and science stuff, and I cannot wait. Very excited about that. My wife got me those tickets, I think, for my birthday last year. So, thank you. It was very, very lovely. We're going to be in the front row of the balcony. But at least we'll be able to see him fairly well. I'm excited about that. I don't know if he does stage door calls or not, but maybe I'll try and tweet at him and see what he says. Let's talk about this past week. Right, I waited until the last possible minute here. I actually have recorded the GeoGuessr in the Afterbirth ages ago. I just never processed the videos. Probably should have done that, so I'm not doing it the last possible minute. But that's okay. So we're going to have all this stuff processed, and obviously it's all online by the time you watch this. At least the Friday stuff will, and the Saturday stuff I'll probably send online on Friday. But we did all that business. Tuesday was a 3-minute world challenge because the World Interiors is now on a hiatus. So we'll probably do another 3-minute world challenge. I'm not sure. I like the interiors. It's a shame. But Bread's interiors, Mr. Bearded Bread, of course, from the GeoGuessr subreddit, apparently are quite difficult. And I'm not in the mood for quite difficult challenges right now in GeoGuessr because I want to enjoy the game. And the stuff is slowly starting to kind of... those types of challenges are, I'm not going to say stress me out, but it's nice to have a little sorbet once in a while, right? You don't want to just eat meat forever because then your stomach will get all heavy and you'll have 50 pounds of steak in your gut when you die, like John Wayne. I don't know the exact percentage, but it's a thing that, you know, you just want something lighter, and so I'm in that kind of mood right now. You know, we played a ridiculous amount of how many episodes have we played? We've now played 904 episodes of GeoGuessr. So, you know, that's a couple. We played more Factorio. And it's just, you know, there it is. I mean, I played more GeoGuessr than most people have videos on their channel. Which is insane. Other than the other people that have an insane amount of videos like Quill or Roomba or Northern Lion, for instance. But there you have it. Factorio, speaking of, going well. George and I have recorded already through the first week in November, so we're getting a nice backlog of that and ready to go, which is good because when the holidays come, we will appreciate it, I'm sure. And we're having a lot of fun with that. Plenty of place to go in the George multiplayer campaign, at least another 50 episodes in that. In my single-player campaign, we're kind of ramping up to the part now where we're going to start doing some rocket-based science. They added new science in 0.15 where the rocket actually does something. So every time you launch a rocket, you get X amount of space science, which you need to just move the science along. So basically, science never ends, and that's where we are. We're going to try and do that, and then maybe build up a nuclear arsenal, and then just go attack biters because they're peaceful, and so we should. I don't know. I'm thinking about the next single-player campaign for Factorio that I'm going to do, because I'm going to keep playing Factorio on this series. It's the most watched series, and they are the most, not it is, but you know what I'm saying. I'm thinking of two choices. One, I could do a marathon, which is, of course, Bob's Mods, Angel's Oars, but because there's a new version about to come out, I think I'm going to wait. And I sort of feel like I want to play a narrow campaign again. Last time I did a vertical campaign, now I kind of feel like I might do a horizontal campaign where there's only X amount of tiles vertically that you can go. And if you're going to do that, doing Bob's Mods, Angel's Oars seems like a horrible idea because the way that the RSO figures out where to place the goods, it could fall outside of your narrow definition. So you might be going ages before you can find anything. And I kind of like that, but it's really risky. The other thing I thought about with that too is that you could have just swaths of land that you just give up for the biters. And you just build your train through it and you just know it's hostile territory when you go through. I have considered that as well. We played Afterbirth again all week because I just have 2 more characters to go to get Delirium, and I want to keep doing that. So I'm going to probably play Isaac for a while. I know the next thing I said I was going to do is play Stellaris, which is true. That is going to be the next thing I play in that time slot, but I'm going to keep playing Afterbirth for a little bit as we continue along the quest to get 1,000,000%. Delirium is the last thing we need to do for 2 characters, and then those will be the last unlocks. I think we still have to do a rerun 3 times and start the 4th. I don't think we've done that yet, but we will do that with probably Isaac or Azazel. I'm not sure which one, but one of them will certainly get the nod for that. And then we just have to get the items that we unlock. We've been getting quite a number of them. We don't have many items left. I feel like it's less than a dozen. So it's just a matter of time before we get 1,000,000%, and then maybe we start over. I don't know, Northern Lion just did, and I'm not going to say that I do everything that NL does, but in terms of Isaac, we're a very similar style of player in that we both go for the zany, we both look for the entertaining kind of run and not necessarily the break the game in the first 2 floors like Cobalt does, which is great. I love watching it. I like watching both. There's a market for each, really. The live stream this week, we did a little something different. Played some Cards Against Humanity. Somebody suggested it, and it kept the stream going late. So we may do it again next week and get some more players involved. Extortion Bunny is certainly a possibility. My wife may actually come online. Mrs. Frog might be stepping up to the plate. I don't know if that will happen for sure. We'll have to get her laptop set up so it can handle that. And but it's a possibility. And a lot of it depends on if she works early the next day, because if she does, she's not going to want to stay up late. But we'll see how all of that flows out next week. Speaking of next week, that's 2 weeks ago. Speaking of next week, this is what's going on. I've already recorded Afterbirth because, like I said, I'm having a lot of fun playing it, and I want to get that stuff done, so that's what we're going to do. George and I are already finished. I'm going to record Factorio Saturday. We're going to record GeoGuessr on Sunday morning. If you want to come and listen to that, of course, you can go to the Discord, which the link is down in the description below. You can go over to that Discord channel and check it out. I also have, of course, the next 2 episodes. That line there, that black vertical line, is November. Can you believe that? Wild. We're already recording up to episode 302, this next recording session for GeoGuessr, and it just keeps getting higher and higher up to the March for 365, because there won't be another 366, of course, until 2020. It's wild. It's absolutely crazy, and thank you for allowing me to go on this journey with you and recording all of these videos. If you'd like to support the channel, of course, you can go to PurpleFrogPlays.com to see all of the information that's happening. But specifically there, you can go to find the link that'll take you directly to Patreon.com/PurpleFrogPlays, which is where you can donate directly to me. Whether you want to do a monthly subscription or not, you could do a one-time deal. All you have to do is do the one time. It pays you on the first of the month, and you cancel. No hard feelings if you want to do that. Of course, the minimum level is $1 a month, which is $12 a year, which is less than the cost of a movie. I think it's a good deal when you consider, I just said I have more GeoGuessr videos than most people have videos on their YouTube channel. They are, I believe, as a whole, entertaining, and most of you would agree too in terms of the percentages. Again, that's the second highest watched series behind Factorio. Factorio, specifically Bosmod's Factorio, does very well. And then we continue along with GeoGuessr as the next popular, so you know, that 900 episodes or so far, at an average of about 15 minutes an episode for GeoGuessr, is 1,350 minutes of content, which is like 100 movies. And you can get access to that for free. But you can support it for $1 a month, which is $12, which is less than the cost of a typical movie ticket. So you can get 100 movies for that. And of course, as you go up the pathways, the rewards are better. If you don't like the rewards, let me know. We'll rework the whole program. I've been considering reworking it for 2018 anyway, as I work towards the launch of a second channel that I've been talking about for the entire year, but now I will definitely do by the time 2018 begins. I may launch it on January 1st, 2018. I don't know. Starts on a Monday. It's a good time. It would be the first of a week for me, because my weeks generally run Monday through Sunday in terms of recording, even though I do these updates on Friday because I started on a Friday. May 1st, just so you know, May 1st, 2.5 years ago, was on a Friday. So there you have it. That's about all I'm going to talk about now. Thank you so much for joining me again on this journey. If you liked the video, go ahead and click the like button. And subscribe to the channel, certainly. If you're on YouTube and only on YouTube, hit that bell. It'll keep you updated when all the videos go live, but you don't really need to do that for me, because you know they always go live at 6 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m. And if you're around at the time and can think about it, click on those videos. Even if you don't intend to watch them right then, it just helps to get the views started. Watch a couple of seconds of it, and then come back later, because it'll get the views, and the more views that happen within the first hour of a video going live, the more chance it is that that video will be discovered at other times, because it will be put into playlists of popular videos. So those are the best times to do it, at 6, noon, and 6. If those times don't work well, then certainly let me know about that too, and I could consider changing my release schedule. The reason I do that, of course, is 6 o'clock is noon in Europe, for much of Europe, and it's also then early evening for Australia. Noon then is just the early evening for Europe, late night for Australia, but then it's noon in the United States. And then my 6 o'clock time is early morning in Australia. It's overnight in the Europe, but then straight up in the evening. So that's why those schedules are as they are. But anyway, if you don't want to do any of that, I understand completely. Thank you so much for listening, and until next time, cheers.